What's also cool is these customers can rent the unit. They can access it without us even being involved. They have apps to put on their phones. They have codes. And if they don't pay, their code gets shut down. And then we'll have you just break some ankles or something.
Yeah,
of course. Okay, Clyde, what are we doing here, man? Tell us about it.
Well, this is an old grocery store that we are repurposing as a storage facility. Indoor storage, heat and cool, climate control, just a new adventure for me and Matthew.
We tried to find the worst building we could. Roof is caving in.
We accomplished that.
Roof's gonna be, $200 or $300 grand.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no big deal. Huh?
No big deal. If you say it real fast, it doesn't sound like much money at all.
That's right. But what we've done is we've gone and we have worked with a company who's kind of laid out our building to put units in. We're gonna order the material and it comes kind of shipped, ready to install. And we're pretty excited about it.
We're really excited.
We've called several storage units in this area and they are always full. There's none available. And not sure who's renting all these storage units, but man,
I don't know.
It's a big business. So we're gonna try to start with this one and do a lot more. Maybe add 1 or 2 a year and try to build this business up. And also, it's a great location. It's right near I-20. It's in the Leeds, Moody area. So I think it's gonna be ideal.
Ideal. It's gonna be a great location. As soon as we get it going, we're gonna take y'all inside and let you see what it looks like before we start. And we may bring you back once we get done and hopefully show you a finished product.
It's awesome, man. Well, let's go. So I met Clyde probably 10, 12 years ago. And it was at a house he was flipping. And just kind of met each other, kind of hit it off, and have been friends ever since. We have probably partnered on probably 60 or 70 deals over the years. Yeah, it just needs some carpet and paint. We'll be ready to go, man. We are going to, thankfully, it's just one big open shell, so I think that helps us. We're gonna do multiple sizes, have little hallways. We're gonna let the customers, the renters, enter from the front. There is some loading areas in the back, but I think we're gonna use that for storage units also. This roof has been leaking for quite some time. This property was owned by, it was originally a grocery store, and then a guy opened up a furniture store.
Correct.
Operated out of here for some time. He died. His wife kind of has owned the property. Really doesn't have the resources to kind of fix it up. Leeds really wanted it taken care of, so we have worked with Leeds and we're trying to work out a deal so Leeds can kind of help us on a few of the issues, and we're gonna try to get the roof on here pretty quickly after we close. And we're actually closing today.
Closing today.
I've always wanted to own a mini storage. It's kind of hard to find them. I think usually when people own them, they kind of keep them. So I haven't found any on the market. So right now, I guess with retail kind of transitioning, a lot of the big box stores have gone out of business. So we decided to find a kind of a shell and build mini storages in it.
Yeah, the roof's a scary part of this thing just because the unknown. We can't see what we have up there. So basically what's gonna happen with the roof is we've got to close on the property. We'll take all the ceiling out, the drop ceiling, then we'll go to the roof part, pull it all off to even figure out what we have. So when you do a project like this, the trick to it is first get it dry. We've got to get this building dry and get all the demo done and then get a plan for the storage facility. And when we do this, the build out, the first thing though is just getting this roof fixed and getting power back on the building.
This is a 27,000 square foot building. The roof, like I said earlier, is gonna be probably the most expensive part of it. We're gonna put a TPO roof. We're gonna have to change most of the metal up there, if not all of it. There is a layer of like foam in between the metal and the TPO. We gotta change all that out. And that will provide some insulation value for keeping it, for utilities because we are gonna keep this heated and cooled. Yeah, so on our building we're buying, probably the biggest cost will be the roof. It's a 25,000 square foot roof. Just the metal has gone up, so the price is gonna be probably $300 to $350 grand, I think, for the roof.
So when we rent storage facilities, it'll be remotely done.
And everything's gonna be automated, so hopefully it's gonna be a lot easier on the owners not having to manage every little aspect of it. I think we have anywhere from 10 by 10s all the way to 20 by 10s, I think.
20 by 10.
So our plan is to get a Bobcat in here and kind of start pushing everything towards the back, the flooring, the walls, maybe even get a backhoe or something up here pulling all the ceiling down.
Correct.
And pushing everything towards the back into the big double doors and start loading it up on trucks and dumpsters and get all this crap out of here.
And our goal is to, in 90 days, have it dried, have the storage buildings going in. Within 6 months, we hope to have our first renters coming in.
I'm pretty excited about that area. There's a mini storage near there that is full, and it's also fully automated. So that's what we kind of are hoping to do with ours. Since we're kind of new at this part, I can tell you that we are quick movers. We tend to get things done pretty quickly. We're going to try to get it done as fast as we can, but this is still kind of a new endeavor. So I feel like if we get everybody to kind of move on our time, I think we could have it dried in and kind of ready to go in a couple months, and then order the metal and the units and start installing those. We're going to do it in stages, so we can start renting out, maybe half of it, and then once maybe half of that gets rented out, we'll start the other build out. And I do think that it takes time to kind of fill these units up, renting them out. So I'm thinking probably, a year from today, we might have it all built out and all of it rented. And then move on to the next one, man.